Hello, everyone. There I am. How you doing? Took an extra minute because I got in and Soup asked, "Hey, like sent me an invite, like or sent me like a request to join," and I was like, "Okay, I don't know if Soup realizes, but I was like, okay, sure, come on in." And then like Soup saw the camera up and was like, "Oh God." Like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go live," just and Soup was like, it was very funny, but hey, Nanachi. But yeah, so what everybody think of Ember Ward? I thought it was fun. I liked it. I could see you doing a bit of that. Let's put some music on. Some of that royalty-free music. Let me know if how that is volume-wise. I think it was a little low last time, so I'm gonna crank it just a little bit there. There we go. Let me know how that is. It's always a little hard to tell. But here, why don't we go someplace a little more cozy? Let me move you over here, chat. So how we all doing? Chilling. How about you? About the same. Figured we'd finish up in VRChat. People seem to dig that. And plus, I know a lot of you come from Zaire's stream, and Zaire didn't stream the other day because he wasn't feeling well, so you're probably a little cuddle deficient. You're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. But yeah, I had a good time with Ember Ward. And a good time with Plato. Played Up's always a nice chill time. Work should finally be letting up a little bit again. So hopefully won't be quite so hard finding time to squeeze the streams in again. Anybody hit up Hexfest? I only checked it out for a few minutes last night, but seemed alright. It was fun. Yeah. I feel like those things always happen when I'm like super busy. I never get a chance to do too much with those things. So, let's see, what was that game you were suggesting? Both King and Cyrus? Like a room escape thing? I expect you to die. Room escaped, but spy themed. Okay. I could take a look at those. Add them to the list. Not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow exactly. Probably do a little dancey thing of some sort. Maybe some dance dash or something. Been a minute since I've done that. I could use the exercise. Definitely use the exercise. Although I worked out a bit yesterday, and I am incredibly sore. Like, so sore. I did a bunch of, like, incline push-ups, and, like, oh, my poor chest. My... Like, right where, like, the arm meets the, you know, the pec in there. Oh, so sore. So sore. Hey, balls. Balls. Did a bunch of squats too, my poor legs. Five squats, you say. Alrighty. Let's move you over here a little bit more. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You gotta do the squats. I got sent some cute clothes for the, you know, for the birthday. I gotta make sure I can fit into them, right? I got the kitty socks now. I gotta make sure the legs look good in them, right? For all those people that are definitely gonna see it, right? Because I totally am gonna wear those out and around, right? And I definitely have tons of people coming over to this apartment all the time. But it's not for them, it's for me. I need my legs to look good in those. I am popular in VR. I don't have a ton of people coming over here hanging out. Hey, Skyless. Thanks for following. Oop, glad you found me. How you doing? How was your Monday? Mine wasn't too bad. I had a short day today. And I have tomorrow off. So I can't complain too much, I suppose. I'm finding myself doing these gestures that I do in VR a lot in like real life now. It's starting to get concerning. Like I was talking with a coworker and I'm finding myself doing this, like holding my like elbow like this, like I do, and I'm gesturing like this with my hand, and I'm like, oh no, stop that. And like pointing like this as I do it, like yeah. Hey, Doctor of Dreams. Hey. Monday was okay. Woke up in pain, but better now. I'm in so much pain right now. I'm so sore. Slowly evolving into bunny. I know. Slowly becoming this in real life. I've got the ears on the way. I already have a tail, don't ask. You know, man. Ever have VRC conversations continue into dreams? I don't dream. I never remember my dreams, unfortunately. So if I do, I don't remember. I've had the thing of like going to sleep right after getting out of VR, and then like kind of groggily waking up in the middle of the night and like looking at my hand and wondering why it's not a paw. I've had that happen, like, oh, how awful, that's an actual hand. You know. Yeah, such pain, such pain. Bouncy is good, Roy. Bouncy is good. Bouncy, bouncy. Some of your dreams are of me, Gub. Oh. I hope only the naughtiest of dreams. Have no dreams. Sad. I never dream, yeah. I blame the fact that I, for a while, was training myself to be a lucid dreamer. And I got so far as to I recognize when I'm dreaming and I stop myself, basically. Which is not how you're supposed to do that, but like, yeah. I think that's part of it. Add to that the fact that I don't sleep easily anyway. I've suffered from insomnia my entire life. I possibly have like some sleep apnea. I've had partners tell me that that it seems like I stop breathing for, you know, decent periods of time in my sleep, enough to be concerning. I've never been checked out for that, of course, but that could you know, me and sleep don't get along. You know, we just don't get along. Oh, bounty. I thought, yeah, I did misread that. Sorry, Roy. Never heard of that skill? Like training yourself to be a lucid dreamer like that? Yeah, it's like, it's just a thing. Like you kind of teach yourself to realize you're dreaming, right? And the goal is with lucid dreaming, of course, to acknowledge that you're dreaming and then kind of like be able to control and direct the dreams to some extent. Which I have been able to do, but at a certain point, like, I just kind of started just stopping dreaming. Like, at least I don't remember them. I think, you know, I don't know if that's actually the reason why I don't remember my dreams, but I feel like that's related. It's that I always recognize when I start to dream and I go, no, none of that. I'll never mind Cillian Murphy that way, exactly, right? That's the thing with that, like, yeah, like, I'm immune to that. You can't incept this. There's no dream going on in there. There's no dream to incept. Graduated from insomnia to light to narcolepsy. Yeah, I get you. Like, it's gotten way better over the years, mind you. Like, I used to be way worse than I am now. When I hit my 30s, it got a lot better. But boy, I was miserable for much of my early life because of that. It's still bad. It still hits quite a lot. I do still sometimes go long periods of time only getting like a couple hours of sleep a night. But it's gotten better. At least. Like, my absolute worst bout was about 2 months or so in that general area of getting at most 2 hours of sleep a night. Sometimes about an hour, hour and a half. Some nights, literally none. Now that persisted for about like 2 months-ish. And that's the absolute worst that it's ever been. Controlling dreams can be fun but dangerous sometimes. Developed being about to spot dreaming signs but can't keep from getting excited, which wakes you up. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not so much. It's like I recognize this, you know, like that I'm dreaming, and then I think I wake up, basically, and like... Or I think... Like, obviously I must, right? Because everybody dreams, right? So, scientifically speaking, I must be entering REM sleep. I think I kind of just throw it out, right? I think I just don't internalize it. I think I dream and then it just throw it out. Like, brain just does not retain it. Looking at your hands in a lucid dream is crazy. It's like the AI thing, right? Like, sounds like we need a Waking Life movie night. I don't think I've ever seen it. Lucid dreaming yourself so hard you turn off dreaming. Like, that's literally what I wonder if that's what that is. Like, is that literally what I did? Right? Like, am I literally so aware that it's a dream and thus meaningless that my brain just does not categorize it? Does not take it in? I don't know. What'd you miss, Fate? Not a lot. Kind of just got in, just started chatting. We got on the subject of dreams. Vaguely remember being conscious of yourself dreaming and controlling it a bit quite some years ago. Don't even know how you did it, just sort of happened. Yeah, like, you can train yourself to do it. Hey, Bahu. You can train yourself to do that. Oh, you're heading to London balls? Nice. Business or pleasure? Or both? So what's this about lucid dreams? It was on the subject of, like, how I don't remember my dreams. It's, what was it? Someone asked if conversations I have in VR have ever, like, kind of continued into dreams, and I had to sit, like, and I don't remember my dreams. I just never do. Which got us into the subject of, because I'm not sure if that's why, but there was a period of time, of course, when I was training myself to be a lucid dreamer. And I think now, basically, what I end up doing is, like, I recognize that I'm dreaming, and then just kind of throw that information out. That's what I think is my brain has ended up doing with it. I'm not sure if that's the case, obviously. Obviously, I must dream, because everybody does. Everybody enters REM sleep, like, scientifically speaking. I would not be functioning otherwise, right? So I must. I just do not remember them. Yep. Lucid dreamed so hard I turned off dreaming, yeah. I just never remember my dreams, yeah. Multiple times when you lucid dream, another dream character challenges you like a DBZ character and starts wrecking the dreamscape. Never had lucid dreams before. Most lucid dreams you have end up rest of message deleted to a TOS. Yeah, right, exactly. I will say the rare times when I do remember my dreams, they're usually very unpleasant, and almost always involve me being trapped someplace that I cannot escape for long periods of time. It's very annoying. Waking life is right up my alley. That's how you finally leave the Matrix? Maybe. I always liked in the Animatrix where, like, one dude just escaped the Matrix just by running so hard. He, like, got so in the zone that he basically became enlightened and just woke up in the tube. I kind of love that. That's so cool. Did have an instance where your mind was awake but body wouldn't move nor react. Oh yeah, that happens where you wake up but your body is still in REM sleep mode, so your body is shut down, so you're not thrashing around while you're dreaming, right? But your body just hasn't gotten the message yet. Yeah, it happens. It happens, like sleep paralysis, basically, right? Drawing business, nice. Tend to wake up and text a friend about it or type it in notes, and those dreams are the ones you remember the most. Yeah, like if you can actively like keep like a sleep journal or something like that, like apparently, like obviously that'll help because you're internalizing it then. But yeah, I don't even get that far. Like I wake up and I could not tell you what I had dreamt. Like even if you like, you could wake me up out of a dream and go, "What were you just dreaming?" And I would go, "I don't know. I do not remember." Right, most of the time. You do that if it was wacky, neat, or scary. Anyone ever have sleep paralysis? I have not, but that sounds exactly like what happened to you, yeah. And that's very common. Did watch a document about it, and it sounds terrifying, yeah, right? So a gigantic black claw came out of your headboard and started grabbing your face. You yelled "fuck off," and it zipped back into the wall space. Creepy. In the Animatrix, which was the anime spin-off, like it was like basically an anthology. It was a bunch of shorts, if I recall correctly. There was then one of the shorts involved like a dude who kind of gained enlightenment, like, you know, through the physical activity of running, and he woke up in the tube in the, you know, so yeah. Yeah, world record. Yeah, I love that one because I love that concept of like because you know, like if you look at like Buddhism and whatnot and how, you know, what they say about enlightenment and everything, that is like, you know, and you kind of look at the concept of like of those kind of experiences in people where they have those moments of like ego death and stuff like that. It can come from stuff like that, from like physical exertion, can cause to those moments of ego death, which, of course, in the lore of the Matrix, like that is what that would be, right? It would be like you awakening from the Matrix, because that's obviously a metaphor for enlightenment. Also a metaphor for, of course, being trans, but you know. If you haven't seen it, it's up. Yeah, it's really good. It's like probably literally the best thing to come out of the Matrix. Honestly, right? Yes, that includes the first movie. Yeah, it's very good. Some good episodes. House 1, Noir 1. And Star Wars did the same thing with the hit-miss ratio. Was about the same. I hold in that of the Star Wars movies, there was exactly one good one. And basically, with Star Wars, all of the best stuff is not canon anymore, so screw it. All the best stuff in Star Wars was non-canon, and there was only one good movie. Fight me. It's not a coincidence either that the one good movie is the one that Lucas didn't direct. And you'll note that the more directorial control that Lucas had over the movie, it's an inverse relationship to the quality of the movie. What was the best one? Empire, the one that Lucas didn't direct. What's the second best one? The first Star Wars movie, the one where Lucas didn't have a ton of control because he didn't have the money to do what he needed to, you know, what he wanted to do and everything, and that held him back. It's an inverse relationship. You can see like how much directorial and you know just freedom in general did Lucas have in the movie, and how good was the movie. And it's an inverse relationship. The less freedom Lucas had to do in the movie, the better the movie was. A bunch of books written during the Cold War by both the US and the USSR, studying athletes reaching mystical states of crazy feats. Yeah. Basically that. Animatrix is peak, yeah. Like, for Matrix media, it's the best thing, yeah. Like, had this wacky one where it's getting chased by raptors, ran into a bathroom and hid in a stall, looked up at the raptor looking down at you, and distinctly remember thinking, you don't want to go out like in Jurassic Park. You know what, F this, and you woke up, yeah, right? Like, that's basically how like my dreams always go, yeah. It's like, oh wait, F this, and I just wake up. Your dreams, has anyone had instances where you have a dream about falling and your body physically falls into your bed abruptly? It can feel that way. I've not had exactly that experience now. You watch the anime Star Wars episodes. They have a Kurosawa one. I've not actually. It's probably not canon, whatever it is, though, right? Like, all the good stuff's not canon anymore because Disney went, no, throw it out. Old Republic, all that kind of stuff, throw it out. Garbage, get rid of it. We don't want it. Yeah, all the old canon, exactly. You know, the old canon stuff was the actual good parts of Star Wars, right? He didn't direct 2. What's the other one he didn't direct? Like, because he didn't direct Empire. What else did he not direct? Force Unleashed, Jedi Academy, Old Republic, exactly. Old Republic, like, especially, right? Star Wars Visions. I've not seen that one. I've literally not seen a Star Wars since like Revenge of the Sith. Force Unleashed is great. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dieselman. Dieselman81. If that's the year you were born, guess what? You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in here. Bunch of old farts around here. Had pseudo PTSD dreams during the Trump years, and karate kicked 5 feet midair out of your bed, which cracked your partner up. Well, good thing you didn't hit your partner. Trigger animation section. Ah, that's right. That's right. I should watch that because I do love me some Trigger, some Studio Trigger. You know, I've not seen Promare. I love Studio Trigger. I've not seen Promare. Can you believe that? I need to watch Promare. We should do Promare some night. Who wants to do Promare? Anybody want to do Promare? Raise your hand. It's like Studio Trigger does gay firemen. I mean, come on. From an episode of House MD, learned that in so a pile of salt. And yeah. It's House. So yeah, huge grain of salt on that one with House. The Screecher's Reach Star Wars animated short was actually really cool, like a dark Fae story. Ooh. I like that idea. I've always liked in the extended universe, and again, this is a thing that's no longer canon, is the idea that there were tons of other Force traditions, tons, all over the place. Just all these different planets, all these different cultures, all had different ways that they interpreted the Force and used them differently. I really like that idea. They're like being like Force adepts and stuff out there that followed different Force traditions. I love that idea, right? Like, I played it. I very briefly played in a D20 Star Wars game, despite the fact that I, at that point, was so sick to death of Star Wars, and I played as Force adept for that reason. Like, I love that idea. And of course, then you have to contend with the idea then, so what happened to the other Force traditions? Well, they either got absorbed by the Jedi, or the Jedi decided to get rid of them. And that makes you question, oh no, are the Jedi not perfect? We can't have that. Throw it all out, right? That was the interesting thing. That was the good part. Oh no, did the Jedis maybe do a bad? Did the Jedi look at some Force traditions and go, that doesn't fit with our Force tradition? I guess we gotta get rid of them. Right? That was the interesting thing. But they threw it out, so. Star Wars Visions is amazing, is experimental. Hi, Dieselman. I'm like way behind on chat. Y'all are very chatty. And then so am I, obviously. Didn't direct Return of the Jedi. Lucas didn't direct Return? I thought he did. Are you sure? Are you sure? Of the original trilogy, I was pretty certain he only didn't direct Empire. There's a green space bunny in the OG Star Wars Marvel comics, that's true. It was not the year you were born, but not too far off? Okay. Well, for what it's worth, I was born in 1980. I just celebrated my 44th birthday just a couple of days ago. So, bunch of old farts in here. Even ends in space. 91? Okay. Alright. Well, you're probably on the younger end, then, of, like, a lot of the people here. Believe it or not. We got a lot of people in our little group that are in our late 30s to 40s, even a couple that are in their 50s. Bunch of old farts. Promare is badass. I've heard it's real good. I really need to watch it. Gay firemen. One's really cute. Well, I mean, I guess they're both pretty cute. In different ways. One's kind of like femmy and the other one's pretty muscular and I go for either. Depends on my mood. Premier right, also right up my alley. I know, right? There's a femboy and a buff dude. I mean, you take your pick. What's your mood today? Welcome, Nightmare Xavier. Welcome, welcome. We should watch Promeria. Saw it in theater, great crowd, nice. Partners hitting each other, that's how I wake up. That's how you wake up sometimes. Aw. Poor boy. 81 was the year your truck in high school that lasted for 1.2 million miles. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like Night Sisters, they use the Force in a unique way. Unsurprisingly, they're still canon. Yeah, but most of them aren't. Yeah, and I love that though. I love the idea of like the alternate Force traditions, right? That's fascinating. Because I don't know, man. I just kind of think the Jedi suck, right? Like this whole like, oh yeah, no, don't feel anything, right? Feelings are bad and to be ignored and shit. It's like, man, piss off with that crap, man. Why do we? You know, not my thing. Jedi got the monopoly on the Force. Exactly. Anybody that didn't match their particular view of how the Force should be used. Honestly, wouldn't mind watching a Star Wars story about just a local star ender at a bar, just minding his own business while dealing with Empire and Republic problems. Yeah. Yeah. We are very chatty. Yeah. Don't stop, mind you. By all means, keep chatting. Just know I'm a little behind. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Pretty sure it was just Empire. I'm pretty sure too. He's a consultant for the new ones only. Yeah, exactly. He had very little control over them. Meant 82. 82 you were born. Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. You're right up. You're right here with a lot of us then. You're actually a little bit younger than me then. 1980. August 22nd. Some kind of strike reason Marquand was chosen. He wasn't part of the Directors Guild or something. So he played ball. Deus Ex Machina. No, he will not provide context. 41, yeah. Pretty old. Not old, yeah. Well, you'll fit right in then. You'll fit right in. We got a couple people here that are turning 40 very shortly. Yeah. Got some others that are like late 30s. Got yeah. There's a few of us that hang around that are in our 50s even. Shh. We're not supposed to know. One of them we're not supposed to know. We know. Your middle name means guy who feels too much and thinks too much in Nahuatl. Dr. Reams. That and literally take children away from their parents at infancy just to make sure they have no attachments whatsoever. I know, that's so messed up, right? Like, the Jedi suck. They just suck. Like, I don't want to sound edgy or anything, but it's like, they just suck, right? Like, the Sith are just, like, better, because they don't, like, just say, oh yeah, feelings are to be ignored and dumb and bad, right? Like, not in, like, an edgy, like, oh yeah, the bad guys, but no, I genuinely think, you know, the Jedi are just as bad, right? And also not in a Fence City way, but just, like, the Jedi commit atrocities. Right? Like, I'm the last person to sit on a fence, but the Jedi also suck. They forced out if their particular views didn't conform to the Jedi. Not just forced out. well, forced, ha ha ha. Yeah, no, legit. If the Jedi did not incorporate them and then make them like adopt like their doctrine, if they didn't do that, then they were declared as heretics to the Force, because of course the Jedi believe that they have the monopoly on the Force, so anything that doesn't believe what they believe must be heretical. And so the Jedi literally wiped out Force traditions like crazy. Like if you had your Force tradition did not meet up like, you know, with what the Jedi believed, the Jedi did away with you. Under 30 gang. I know I'm robbing the cradle with you, Gub. Or you're robbing the grave. 42 next month. Nice. I believe Cyrus's birthday is next month. He is turning 40. Age no matter, all here to socialize and cuddle. Yeah, as long as you're an adult. Yeah, as long as you're over 8, thank you. Yes. Well, yes. As long as you're an adult. Some days wish it was 18 again, yeah. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do wish that. And in some ways I feel like I'm having like a second childhood at this point. Like I am such a different person than I was just a year ago that I almost in some ways feel like a kid again. So my body doesn't feel that way a lot of the time, unfortunately, but what about Jedi? Jedi suck. I just woke up from a nap. Oh, Chicken, we've been going on quite a rant about how the Jedi suck. I'm glad you had a nice nap. In a way, the Sith were right on focusing on emotions more. The only emotion they ever focus on is anger. Well, that's not entirely true, right? Like, you know, they believe in feeling the whole gamut of emotions. You know, but they do believe that anger gives them power. So, yeah. But they believe in the entire gamut of emotions, unlike Jedi, right? Right, like there's that whole thing in there about like Jedi aren't even supposed to feel love. Again, that's why they take like children away from their parents and everything, so they can't even feel parental love, right? Because they're not supposed to feel any emotion. You're supposed to be completely emotionless, and that sucks. Why would you want that? I think, yeah. Hey, Soup. Soup tried to join in, like, you know, as I was getting ready. You know, if you missed that little, like, as I was explaining that earlier, yeah. I got on. I'm setting everything up and getting my camera, and Soup wants to join. I'm like, all right. So I didn't go live just yet. I still had it on the splash screen. I'm like, Soup, you know, I'm about to go live here, and Soup's like, I love you, Soup. Oh yeah, no, the Jedi Order is pretty messed up. Yeah, I mean, like, just the worst. Your Force tradition doesn't line up perfectly with what the Jedi believe. They really unleash their creativity. Jedi versus the Catholic Church, oddly familiar. Did the Jedi have Gregorian choirs with sweet beats? I feel like the Jedi probably just... The Jedi don't really like art, I don't think, right? They're not big on art. Art's about emotion, right? You're not supposed to focus on stuff like art. You're supposed to just focus on your relationship with the Force. And don't feel anything. Stop feeling emotions. Your emotions are bad and wrong. The Jedi are crap. Who's Soup gonna beat up? The Sith are sexy and goth. That too. But also, like, feeling emotion is good and healthy. Like, you know. And the Sith are less exclusionary. The Sith aren't gonna go like, oh, you believe something slightly different than me? Okay, well, that's fine. Come on in. Maybe we can learn from you. You read that Lucas based the Jedi loosely on Buddhism? Yeah, well, and except the thing, it's like a misunderstanding of like Buddhism, right? Because Buddhism is not actually about denying your emotions, right? You're still supposed to feel things. You're just supposed to not let that affect your actions. It's kind of the classical Stoicism, right? Rather than like the modern interpretation of Stoicism. You're not supposed to just deny your feelings. You're not supposed to not feel. You're supposed to allow yourself to feel, but then like let that pass through you and not let that like affect your actions, right? Like, the Buddhists wouldn't tell you that feeling something is wrong. The Jedi will tell you feeling something is wrong, stop it. Buddhism says feel it, acknowledge it, let it go, right? You're watching me in Popcorn Palace, so I'm on a big screen for you. Cannot have a perfect Jedi who follows the code to the letter and have a perfectly moral character. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a perfect Jedi, but he is a very flawed person, which is why we love him. Yes. Correct. Yeah, the Jedi suck, man. Like, this is what I do. I do media analysis. Like I cannot just watch something and just go like, yeah, that's it, and just enjoy it for what it is. I have to break everything down like this. Bland Jedi food that eat bread slop. Yeah, it's like, don't focus on something like food. Next thing you know, you'll want to do some art, and then you might feel something for somebody. Blue milk. Yeah, you're all good, Andy. No problem. Probably take the blue out. You have a coy wolf approaching you at high speed. You are never too safe from a coy wolf. There's never a coy wolf too far from you. Your chances of being killed by a coy wolf are low, but never zero. Not to Kant. Not to Kant. Immanuel Kant. I'm a little behind in chat here trying to catch up, so I'm not sure what you're referring to with Immanuel Kant. What Kant would disagree with. Beige at the movies. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me, and when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, actually, like, I have, like, a lot of issues with Eastern philosophy. I used to read a lot of Eastern philosophy. I used to consider myself a Taoist for a while, right? But yeah, there is a certain aspect of that line of thinking that, like, encourages non-reaction, right? Like, literally, like, a bunch of Taoists died because they were, you know, they took the idea of do nothing, Wu Wei, too seriously. And so when they were like being attacked in their temple, they were just like, well, just do nothing, it'll be fine, right? And they're not here anymore. So right? So but there is like kind of an issue with a lot of, like, you know, Eastern philosophy like that, Taoism and Buddhism, where you're encouraged to not react. And I don't like that. That is not how I choose to want to live my life. I had this realization once, I think I've shared this story with a few people before, where I was in high school, and a friend of mine was like taking pictures for his photography class, and he wanted me to do a pose, and so I went down in the lake, and I was just like sitting in the full lotus position and just sitting there. And he takes a picture, and he's like, "Oh, it's great. It's like you're not even a person at all. It's like you're a rock and everything." And I had this realization there of like, that is, that I don't want to be a rock. All right, I want to be a person. I don't want to, and then later, of course, like Fight Club kind of like, briefly touches on this, right, with the whole like going into the mind palace and all this kind of stuff, and like don't react to life like you're a dead person, right? Like don't just not react. That's not the way to live. Just a similar concept, I suppose, to this, but yeah, I don't like the idea, personally, for me, of dealing with life by training myself to not react to it. Because I do believe that there is something inherently human in feeling things, in reacting to things, and all that. And just to me, at least, that's not how I choose to live my life. Now, I'm a moral subjectivist. I will not say that there is something morally wrong with choosing to live your life like that. But I choose to not live my life that way, personally. You knew you weren't going to get out of a VRChat cuddle session without a little bit of philosophy, right? This is me we're talking about. You knew that wasn't going to happen, right? You after eating gas station mystery gummies. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. No man is an island, though. Yeah. Went through a Buddhist phase around 10 years ago. Yeah. Do Nothing reminds me of the Serenity movie. Want to become a rock hard. No. The best viewers are not on that website, bot. The best viewers are in this channel right here. Not a Scientologist, just think Hubbard was cooking with body thetans. Hubbard was at least cooking when it came to a modern psychology being bullshit. He was cooking on that one, I think. But you believe in the chaotic power of the energy of living things that have the ability to produce paranormal activities in ways that are beyond explanations, that has influenced many different interpretations of these events. Fair. I choose to not, equate any of that to anything, supernatural, preternatural, extra natural, or anything like that. But I get you. Why do I think you watch your stream? You love the nerd. You love. Oh, well, thank you, chicken. Any thoughts on LHP philosophy? LHP. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. LHP. No, once again, no cheap viewers, only the best viewers here. A ban from Instagram and jokingly posted body thetans are real and kids of the future will think that that's boring and normal with a drawing of an alien. The left-hand path. The left-hand path. I know that term. The left-hand path. Why do I know that term? The left-hand path. Magic time. Yeah, left-hand path. Is that with like Antoine LaVey and all that? Oh, I gotta restart the music. Kind of a vague umbrella. I know I've heard the term, yeah. Is that with like, you know, setting aside that he was a huge douche? Yeah, yeah, he was. Okay, yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah, okay? So it did deal with Antoine LaVey. All right, yeah, his particular brand of humanist Satanism. I mean, I can get behind like some of that, right? Because like, I guess if you like twist my arm, right? I'm a bit of a humanist, right? Insofar as like, you know, I do believe that mankind is responsible for its own like kind of everything that we've done basically is, you know, is due to us. It's not due to something supernatural. It's not due to anything, you know, right? Like, you see a dam there, and you know that, you know, the dam is holding back the water. You don't go, thank God someone built that. You know, you thank the man that built that. You thank the people that built that. The people are responsible for that dam, not God, right? In that aspect, like, you know, I am a humanist. Blend of humanism and hedonism. Yeah, which I can get behind. I love me some hedonism. Believe me. Love me some hedonism. You know, I don't believe that there is any deeper meaning to life, so one might as well try to enjoy one's life, right? Which is starting to touch on like what my next lecture is probably going to be, because I'm intending to do a whole thing on existentialism versus nihilism versus absurdism, framed around the Clerks movies, since we just watched those. So, and that's touching on that a little bit, like that I don't believe that there is deeper meaning in any of it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dork Diaries. Or is it just Jack? Thank you for the follow, Jack. What is this thing? What are any of us? Care to elaborate? I love philosophy. What doth life? What doth life? But yeah, no. So I mean, I can get behind that, right? I can get behind both the both the humanism and the hedonism, in that, as there is nothing deeper to life, one might as well try to enjoy it. Like this creature, yeah, bunny. I'm a lop bun. Hey, Ronaldo, how's the Fopsy? Yeah. Yeah, never seen a bunny before? Got a little bunny tail and everything. Got bunny ears. And whiskers, yeah. There's whiskers. The whiskers do have physics. Okay. Bisexual, but mostly these days been leaning that way quite a bit. Is that a problem? Pretty sure I've got the tag, yeah, LGBTQ in there. Yeah. I mean, the LGBTQ tags right there, you know. We're all pretty gay here. Yeah. As I like to say lately, I may be bisexual, but I'm pretty freaking gay. So Hope that's not a problem for you. We're all gay here. At least a little. Yeah, except Fate. Fate's working on it. Give him time. He's figuring it out. Ultimately, of course, labels are only useful if they're serving you in some way. And if they are not, discard. I thought it was, yeah, I'm not gay, but the guy yeah. I'm not gay, but the guy, this guy I was screwing earlier is. Exactly. Gay maxing right now. Gay furry porn good though? I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Could always be gayer. We have to get gayer. We have to get gayer. Hold on. Must get gayer. Not gay, but you beat your meat to gay furry porn. Hey, whatever works for you, bud. Like, you do you, man. I'm not here to police anybody's sexuality, you know, tell anybody what their labels should be. I'm the first person to say it, like I just said, and I'll say it again, like, you know, labels are just labels. If they're, you know, if a label is not serving you in some way, discard it. It's not necessary. It's only helpful if it's helping you. Does it help you kind of understand yourself a little bit? Does it help you feel included? You know, any of that? If so, cool. If not, screw it. Who needs the label then? Like who you like, love who you love, screw who you want to screw. Beat your meat to whatever porn you want to beat your meat to, as long as it's legal. As long as it's legal. Y'all use the lotion, use the limited edition bubble. There we go. Yeah, as long as, yes, as long as, like, you know, everybody is a consenting adult. Obviously, that is the important thing. What's the name of this track? I don't know. It's like some, it's some royalty-free mix on YouTube. Don't worry about it, chicken. Guilty. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that ain't gonna work for me. What do we call that one? I guess we'll just... Oh, come on. There it is. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a nah for me, dog. That's a no from me, bud. Cereal is great. I love cereal. What's your favorite kind of cereal? Yeah, I like to give them a little bit of a chance, you know, just in case, but yeah. Ever eat cereal with something other than milk? Sometimes you like to use fruit punch. It would depend on the cereal, I suppose. It could be good. Pantsu VR, welcome Pantsu VR. Cocoa Puffs are good. Cracklin' Oat Bran is so good. Holy crap, right? That stuff's so good. Honey Nut Cheerios. Those are good. Those are good. Those are good. Track sounds like it came out of a Hat in Time. It might have. To be completely honest, it might have. This is chill vibes and relaxing gaming music mix. 3 hours. Twitch stream safe. Background music. Is the title of this track. So it is like, yeah, remixed game music, so it could be from Hat in Time. It could very well be. I can link it in the Discord later if you want. Royalty-free music and sounds will commonly pop up in different games. The original Doom got most of its sound effects from a public domain's sound library. Yeah, it's true. Yep, very true. One of my yoga balls here, so one of my feet got occluded. Come back, foot. Need to get a third lighthouse. Should also get a Pro so I can put my hands behind my head. Also the face tracking. That'd be cool. Whoop, there we go. He scrungled for a minute there. The jingle jingle. Okay, there you go. Breaking my body is your job, Ronaldo. Is that so? It's been a while. Come over here, chat. So how's everybody's night going? I've been having a good night. Didn't intend to go quite this long. We just got so caught up talking about Jedi. Oh, you're drawing? What are you drawing, Gub? And also good on you, 10, for doing the laundry. I'm planning to hang in VRC tonight. I might for a little bit after this. Just a little something from your prescriptive. Nothing wrong with gay furry porn. I have no problem with it. You might be shocked to know that if you're talking about that dude I banned, that's not the reason. That's not the reason that guy had to get banned. Don't we have loads of art like that on the Discord? I have a little bit on my Discord. Quite a bit more on someone else's. One of these days I gotta fix the clipping on this shirt. Here, we'll just put our hand here. Yeah, have some beans. Thank you, Drago. No, I mean, not exactly steppies, but you get a little beans as a treat. As a treat. Well, if you ask nicely, terms of service. Maybe later. Here I was trying to get all comfy. I was, in fact, not expecting it. I think my mic threshold is just a little high. I think it's picking up try that. It looked like I was like mouthing the music a little bit. I do my best. Thank you, chicken. Tell you about the political economic situation in the Galactic Senate. The whole series really did get kicked off. You know, the movies at least. The story of them got retconned to being all about trade routes, didn't it? Kind of strange, isn't it? The Trade Federation or whatever, right? Quite strange. Gotta confess to not having seen any of the new Star Wars movies or shows. I have not either. Yeah, don't have to, exactly. I have an aversion to Disney in general. So I mean, like, Star Wars was bad for a while anyway, right? Like again, of the original Star Wars stuff, what was actually good? One movie, right? And then like a bunch of like, you know, extended universe stuff is like okay, right? So I was already like kind of like eh, and then Disney bought it. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't need any of that. Thanks. Yeah, the extended universe stuff, exactly. It's 100% the best stuff. Yeah, you were napping when we were talking about this earlier, chicken. That's right. Love the original trilogy, but not a fan of the prequel trilogy. Yeah, they were not good. And was curious about the new stuff, but read mixed to bad things. Yeah, basically, right? Yep. Yeah, I have zero interest. Welcome, Yo It's Box. Thanks for the follow. New stuff right now is a hodgepodge mess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had a pretty low opinion of it anyway since the prequels. So Disney bought it. That pretty much cemented my opinion on the matter. I was like, we'll find something else to be interested in. Like the Rogue Squadron game on GameCube. I never played it. I heard it was good. I liked the Old Republic games, of course. Those were great. but then they they ran on the D20 system, which I was quite familiar with. So. KOTOR was an amazing series. The MMO was alright. Once you realize it's better as a single-player game than multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked I liked KOTOR 1 and 2 a whole lot. They're good. They're good if you're into that kind of thing, It's basically Mass Effect before Mass Effect. Jedi Guardian storyline in the MMO is the remnants of what was supposed to be the KOTOR 3. Ah, that's cool. You see a floor bun? What? That's crazy. A bunny on the floor? Someone dropped the bunny. Who would just drop a bunny and just leave it on the ground like that? Speaking of space-themed MMOs, ever play EVE Online? I have not. I know you have one on. Do you have a friend who's interested in a pie shock? Did you just get to the basic kit on its own or get extra stuff on it? Just the basic kit. I would suggest, because I wish I had done it myself at the time and then have spoken with people since who also concur that it is vital, do get the spacer for it. Highly suggest them to get the spacer for it to make it more comfortable to wear. It makes it sit flat, and then you don't have the two pokey, proddy bits poking into you quite so hard. Just makes it much more comfortable to wear. Apparently, I wish I had purchased it at the time because I don't want to spend like another $40 on the delivery for a $20 bit of rubber, right? Made a Jedi character who inadvertently became the greatest Jedi killer of his time while simultaneously defeating one of the greatest threats the Jedi would ever face. Excellent. Pretty dang interesting. Nice. Yep, that would be my suggestion. But yeah, I just got the basic stuff. Just got single pie shock with the regular collar for it. It's just kind of like a I don't even know what material it is. In fact, actually, it's not particularly nice, but yep. But I recommend the straps they sell. So the strap that I am using is like the basic one. It is kind of like I'm kind of rubbing it right now. I guess it's kind of like a vinyl, sort of thing. It's fine. But if your friend does, want something nicer, they do sell those nicer ones. I don't wear it for super long periods of time. I basically just wear it while I'm streaming for the most part, or occasionally when, you know, just hanging out with people. If you're gonna play it for if you're gonna wear it for a long time, or you just want a really nice one, yeah, maybe invest in a nicer collar for it. Yep. That would be my big suggestion, yeah. Suggest to them, highly recommended to get the spacer for it. Yep, that would be my my best suggestion. Hey, Matt. You are here. Sadly, I am probably going to be wrapping up in just a minute here. I have ended up going about an hour longer than I intended to. But, we've just had so much to say tonight. Everybody's been very chatty. I will be back on tomorrow for an earlier one, though. I intend to be on at 3 o'clock my time tomorrow. Hey, you're very welcome. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for the follow. Here, let me pop my Discord in case you want to see that. Come here, keyboard. There you go. In case you want to join the Discord. I'm going to be ending it in a minute, yeah. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the bits. But yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up, I think. I usually only go for 4 hours, and we've gone for almost 5. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the buzz. But yep, have a great night all. We'll wrap it up here. Thanks for spending the evening with me. I had a good time. Especially, you know, shit-talking Jedi. But, also, of course, enjoyed playing some more Played Up. That's always a nice, relaxing time. I had fun looking at Ember Ward. Yep. Alright, good luck, 10. Hope it goes well for you. Keep us informed. But yeah. Here, let's let's find someone to raid. Why don't we? Who be doing stuff right now? Who be doing stuff? Let's see. Who be doing stuff tonight? Well, we have Tartabus here. Apparently I'm following. I must have followed at some point. They're doing VR stuff. VR, furry, English, ADHD, shy, LGBTQIAA, autism, cat. Why don't we go raid this person here? Yeah. But alright. Alright. Have a great night, everybody. Everybody that's still around there. Matt, Andy, Skyless, Gub, Fate, Chicken, Dirges, all ya. Oh, Zyre. Night night. Alright, alright. Dragoon, of course. But, alright. Have a great night, all. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Or later tonight, even. I'll probably stay on for a little bit here. But, alright. Have a great night. Love y'all. You're all wonderful, beautiful beings. Alright. I'll catch you later.